Well, when you watch the Hornets play, one thing that stands out about them is their relentless effort. This team really strives to
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. We'll see the Charlotte Hornets defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. And Steve, these two teams both like to slow it down, take a deliberate approach with each possession they have.
Yeah, get your popcorn ready because this one's not going to be up and down. You got to get a chance to watch this. But, you know, in a half court, if you can dominate the half court possession, you have a chance to win.
Well, you like to play both ways, too, didn't you? You could run it when you had to, but you didn't mind the half court game.
No, not at all, because that's when you can post up and bang, and it becomes a physical game.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Lowry and DeRozan, the core of this team at the guard spots. Jamari Carroll is out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Valanciunas in at the center. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Lowry with the ball. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
Yeah, 2 turnovers already in just the first few minutes. Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
Now here's Walker. It's tipped. Now running. There comes Lowry pushing the ball up. There's the 3. They get it again. Valanciunas. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Love the aggression that Valanciunas showed there. He welcomed the contact inside to get to the line.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. First one falls for him.
Valanciunas over the last few years has always been pretty good offensively, and also now on the defensive end, he's a guy that's not a liability. He has taken large strides to improve in that area.
That one is no good. Looking at Valanciunas and his defense, he seems to be a lot more decisive in his action, Steve. Seems like a small thing, but that means so much at his level.
Yeah, Jonas is not hesitant on the rotations and charging out to the perimeter. He's playing with more confidence on the defensive end. He'll be all right.
Here's Carroll. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist making his last shot. Now Carroll. Down low. Here's Sullinger. Misses the one-handed jam.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
It's stolen by Carroll. Fast break Toronto. Ahead, the wide open look here for DeRozan. Passes to Valanciunas. Outside Lowry. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
They finally hit one after missing 3 straight.
And Walker kicks to Batum. Charlotte moving the ball around. Walker against Lowry. Walker dishes to Zeller. He's looking for Kid Gilchrist and finds him. That one drops for him.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Raptors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I got a chance to talk to Steve Clifford a little bit. Said the key to this game is how much they can limit the quality looks inside. He said when you're playing a team like this, you don't stand a chance if you give them easy shots down low. We'll see who wins that battle, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Walker against Lowry. Here's DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. DeRozan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Charlotte trailing. And Batum kicks to Walker. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Getting into a nice groove here. Hit 4 out of 5 to start this game.
Outside Lowry. Sullinger with a screen for DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. The Hornets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Batum and DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
Blown opportunity right there. Point blank lay in. Come on now.
No good from Valanciunas. And so here's Charlotte. Williams passes to Walker. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Nice D from Valanciunas.
I like the aggressiveness, but against that type of defensive pressure, he's out of his element.
Takes the 3. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kid Gilchrist, no luck. Toronto trailing. Sullinger dishes to Lowry. Here's Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Here's Walker. Valanciunas on the double team. It's stolen by Lowry. Beyond the arc. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
He might not be the first option to take that 3, but when he's that open, he can knock it down once in a while.
And the one thing for the Hornets, I mean, they had horrible luck last season from an injury standpoint. Never really able to put that starting 5 out there for any consistent stretch of the season. I mean, huge injuries to Big Al and MKG were the most notable, and that really dampens your ability to develop chemistry.
Now, here's Walker. The pass to Williams. To the middle. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by DeRozan. Tries it from 19. That's tipped, but he stays with it. Pass to Carroll. Lets it go from deep. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Sullinger kicks to Valanciunas.
Being that Valanciunas is 7 feet tall, he is a real problem for the defenses.
Steve, one complaint the fans have had with Valanciunas is that he has not been given enough time on the floor. Whenever he's out there, he's impactful, but he is never, it seems, staying on the court as long as the fans would like.
Yeah, I think for him he's been great in short bursts. He's never averaged more than 28 minutes a game, even when he's a starter in his whole career. Consistency for a long time is the next step for Valanciunas.
That free throw, no good.
What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Cody Zeller. And the Raptors also making a change. Joseph, he's checked in for Damari Carroll.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
We've seen so many former players who are now coaches in the NBA.
Listen, guys, we got one guy doing all the damage out there.
against him as you were playing him?
Yeah, some of those guys, for sure, like a Jason Kidd, I say he's going to make a great coach one day. You just knew it was in his blood. Now you get a chance to see Steve Kerr, T. Lue, Tyronn Lue's one of those guys. He's going to make a good coach, and they're doing it right now and having a lot of success.
Kevin McHale, to me, was the thinking man's player, was a terrific coach. He did both, but he lost the job at Houston, which shocked so many people.
I thought he did a fantastic job. And one thing you love about Kevin McHale, he also was a general manager, then got a chance to come to the coaching role. He just has a basketball mind. He loves the game. He got the ball inside, realized right away he had a mismatch, and took him right to school.
Toronto leading by 3. Three-pointer, Lowry sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Lowry's got 9. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And Walker kicks to Hibbert. Takes the 13-footer. Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Joseph kicks to Sullinger. Outside DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Launches it. That shot, no good. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. And Jared Sullinger picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Ryan Kaminsky, he's checked in for Williams. Bellinelli comes in for Kid Gilchrist. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Sessions subbed in for Walker. A new group in now for the Raptors. Pirtle, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for Sullinger. Ross, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Powell in for Kyle Lowry. Hornets trail by 6. There's the dish to Bellinelli. It's deflected. Pirtle with the steal. Patterson passes to Powell. Shoots a 3. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
And here's Sessions. Got a piece of it. Here's Joseph. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Feeds it to Sessions. They need this. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Joseph dishes to Ross. From past the arc. And the 3-ball is good. Ross has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Kaminsky inside. Patterson's there. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Now Bellinelli. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Down low. Covered by Lamb. The shot by Powell, no good. Over in the corner, Lamb. 3-pointer. The rebound by Patterson.
A shot he knows he needs to make when the defense sags off him. Still a little inconsistent from out there.
Here's Joseph. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
We know a lot about Dwayne Casey's coaching career. Been an assistant for numerous years. Now he's a head coach. But let's take it back. He was a top recruit coming out of high school. He helped lead Kentucky to a national title in 1978.
Here's Joseph following the basket by Jeremy Lamb. 1:11 left to play here in the first. They set the screen. And Joseph kicks to Pirtle. And a wide open look for Lamb. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Lamb's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Charlotte. And Casey went straight from playing at Kentucky to an assistant coaching position there in Lexington.
He's been coaching for almost 4 decades, coaching Japan for a time, a long-time NBA assistant. He's a lifer.
They grab their own miss. Here's Patterson, and it's Patterson finishing it off.
The activity level from Patterson is what makes him such an impact on the floor.
Here's Sessions. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. He dishes it to Lamb. That ball's great assist by Ramon Sessions. Lamb's got 7.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Joseph the pass to Patterson. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And a huge lead here early to start.
The game plan is working to perfection so far. Didn't take them any time to get into rhythm.
Sessions with it. Pass to Hibbert. Just 3 on the clock. And it's good on the way up.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Raptors lead by 9. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And speaking with Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy.
We want to guard the paint, and some of that has to do with myself being able to patrol the paint as much as possible. We want long contested twos. They guard the three-point line, bring them to me. I'll either hit them with a straight up, block the shot, or alter the shot. So
When you have that sort of focus like Hibbert, that kind of confidence on display on a nightly basis, Greg, you are a game changer, and he does change games every night.
You know, and we saw his skill set and execution develop very rapidly over the course of just a couple years. He worked extremely hard to become the force he is on the interior in this game.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move to the second. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Because this is a team full of sharp shooters whose eyes light up when given the opportunity to shine, and they are really knocking them down right now.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. DeRozan out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Pirtle. Then there's Lowry. And it's Joseph in at the shooting guard. And Jakob Pirtle enters the NBA after 2 seasons at the University of Utah. Last season, he won the Pac-12 Player of the Year, as well as awards for the best center and low post player in college basketball.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to play in Europe instead, but he thought the college route would be a nice experience. Certainly the exposure didn't hurt, and he made demonstrable improvement from year 1 to year 2.
What you love about Jakob Pirtle is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
Damari Carroll's checked in for the Raptors. He hits the second from the line.
And the 7-footer, Jakob Poeltl, a smooth, fluid athlete for his size. And he's got tremendous bloodlines, guys. Both of his parents were members of the Austrian national volleyball team.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Inside, Poeltl. Poeltl's got his second basket of the night.
Really nice work. Poeltl going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
And Poeltl picking basketball over volleyball. I guess you could say it worked out for him.
Yeah, I mean, they said growing up in Vienna, there wasn't a good youth volleyball program nearby, so he just went with hoops. And standing 7-1, I'd have to say it's worked out pretty good for the big fella.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Charlotte Hornets made a concerted effort last season to improve what had been terrible three-point shooting. Coach Steve Clifford said, if you look at trends in this league, three-point shooting percentage was the #1 factor why teams won. That's the way this league has gone. It makes sense, right? It creates spacing, which opens up things for everybody else. Kevin?
Yeah, trying to space the floor. Thank you, D.A. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Roberts. Toronto's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Now, here is Lowry. 9 points in the game so far. Outside DeRozan. Lets it go with a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And that's now 6 points for DeMar DeRozan. And the Hornets call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Poeltl. Up top, Batum. DeRozan defending. Now, here's Batum. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Mix up defensively, left him wide open from mid-range. That's a shot he needs to hit.
Carroll with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. The shot by Carroll, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Williams dishes to Roberts. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Zeller, a screen on Carroll. Off his leg.
Kick.
And the official saying it was kicked. Sullinger's checked in for Toronto. Here's Roberts. Picked by Zeller. Outside, Williams. Trains the three-pointer. Williams has got 5.
He was just way too open there. Of course he's going to make the defense pay for letting him shoot from there.
Lowry passes to DeRozan. Tries from 16. Bounces high off the rim and drops. DeRozan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
DeMar DeRozan, one of the best in the business in knocking down the mid-range jump shot.
And the Raptors with a die-hard fan base. The fan support only getting stronger as they've become a consistent factor in the Eastern Conference.
This team is unique in the NBA. They represent the entire nation of Canada. Toronto's the league's 5th largest market. A lot of fans from far and wide tuning in and rooting them on.
Now here is Lowry. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Batum. Picked by Zeller. And Roberts kicks to Zeller. Dishes it to Roberts. Clock at 6. Turnaround Jay. Shot by Zeller, no good. Raptors leading by 10. Outside Lowry. Up and in on the layup. 11 points in the game.
Really good shooting night for him, doing everything he can to help his team stretch this lead.
And Roberts kicks to Williams. Picked by Zeller. Off the pick. A nice shot by Roberts. Roberts got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Throws and dishes to Carroll. Sullinger the screen. Lowry passes to Sullinger. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. One thing that the Hornets do very well, as we all know, is hit the glass. Top to bottom, this team knows how to close out possessions, Greg, and clean up misses on the defensive end.
Yeah, and Kevin, you look at the roster for the Hornets, everyone is helping on the glass. What is odd that they don't have one guy who averaged huge rebound numbers. It's a true team effort. They are one of the elite teams in limiting offensive rebounds.
That free throw good from Sullinger. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Cody Zeller. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Williams. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brian Roberts. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Smitty, you're a proud alum of Michigan State. Great school, great program. You contributed to help build the Clara Bell Smith Student Athletic Academic Center there on campus. One of the great facilities in all of college basketball. When you think back on your college experience, is the NBA's 1 year and out high school requirement enough, or would you like to see a change in that regard?
You know, I think it goes player by player, situation by situation, Kevin. I can speak for me. After 3 years, I was not ready, on the court or off the court.
That surprises me to hear you say that.
After 4 years, I thought I was ready pretty much on the court, but off the court, you're really never ready to have the challenges out of basketball.
So you like the 4 years. You thought that was huge for you playing.
For me personally, I like the 4 years. It's hard to disagree with the timeout here, as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
And the Hornets making a change here. Lamb's checked in. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Raptors. Norman Powell comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Walker kicks to Bellinelli. Shot from the low block. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Raptors leading by 13. There's the feed to Powell. To the paint. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Lowry showing how crafty he can be with that hoop inside.
Walker against Lowry. Outside, Walker. Kicks to Hibbert. He feeds it to Bellinelli. And the Hornets miss again. The Raptors have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And it's Hibbert in the corner. Fault the run. Not enough on that one as it misses. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Sullinger kicks to Lowry. Back to Sullinger. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Toronto leading by 17. Outside Lowry. The tray. And that one is off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
He was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
Here's Lamb. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. The shot by Sullinger, wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one. Walker against Lowry. Right side to Walker. Bellinelli dishes to Lamb. Bangs home the trifecta. Lamb's got 10.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 13.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Outside, Walker. Here's Lamb. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Sullinger's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
They get it back. Kaminsky. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Kaminsky's got his first 2 points of the night. Raptors leading by 17. Out to the wing. Pass to Ross. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Lamb. 10 points for him. And the basket by Kaminsky.
He delivered that pass right on the spot to his teammate who was on the move.
Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Toronto is such an explosive offense. They can torch you in so many ways. Steve, how do you contain the Raptors?
Well, they play such a slow pace. Some people don't realize the efficiency of this offense. I think the main key is you have to try to keep them off the free throw line. That's a huge part of their offensive attack.
Sessions checked in for Charlotte. And then for Toronto. Pirtle, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for Sullinger. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. .56 seconds left in the second quarter. Now here's Powell. He's guarded closely. Pirtle kicks to Powell. Patterson, the screen. Powell, that's good.
Tough screen set there, and the defense was not prepared for it.
Hornets trail by 17. 34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Sessions kicks to Walker with the fadeaway. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Oh, Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Raptors leading by 15. Joseph, the pass to Pirtle. Powell dishes to Pirtle. Powell kicks to Pirtle. Raptors moving the ball around. Clock at 4. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Toronto ahead, up by 15. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. The offense seemed to struggle a bit early on. What did you see?
Well, turnovers killed us. It led directly to baskets, and then disorganized offensive play. We have a way we have to play against them. We got to stay with it.
Yeah, the ball has to move and not stick, right? Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. We've been watching a pretty lopsided game through the first half, that's for sure. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined again by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Kyle Lowry has been the story in this one. He had 16 points, 5 assists, and 1 steal. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, their three-point shooting has told the tale here tonight, fellas. They've been lights out from behind the arc. Whether it's coming off a high screen or pulling off the dribble, it seems like whatever they're doing, it's going correct. There's not a lot you can do when a team's got this hot from downtown.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, Ernie, giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They look out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
That concludes our halftime presentation. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
The scene at night here in Uptown Charlotte, where we welcome you back to the action. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Just fundamentally sound basketball. That's what you want out of your offense of each and every game.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. 15-point game. Batum teams up with Kid Gilchrist on the perimeter. Cody Zeller out there with Williams. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. So that's the Hornets 5.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Inside, it's stolen by Carroll. To the inside, it's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
Absolutely. Prevented an easy bucket. Fantastic D.
Outside DeRozan. Sullinger the screen. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Walker kicks to Batum. Offline with his 3.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
If you're the defender, you're like, yes, take that shot. I'll play the percentages.
Carroll for 3. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, remember when Roy Hibbert burst onto the scene in that great year for the Pacers, and he's still one of the league's elite rim defenders. He doesn't go for the block so much as create a wall. It's called the principle of verticality, and Hibbert says, I'm the godfather of that. I'm not going to name names, but there were some prominent coaches who said, you need to get rid of this. Kevin, them's the rules.
Yeah, D.A., he didn't invent it. He just perfected it. Thanks. And last season, DeMarre Carroll missed a lot of times. Steve signed the big deal with Toronto, coming from Atlanta, but he was only able to make an appearance in 26 games last year for the Raps.
Yeah, definitely, unfortunately. DeMarre Carroll's one of those guys you want to have him on the court because he makes positive plays. You talk about his defense, but on an offensive end, he can give you a lot. He can knock down that corner three.
Clock at 6. Sullinger, left side. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. And now Batum pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Zeller passes to Batum. To the wing on the left. Williams dishes to Kid Gilchrist. The pass to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Batum inside the three-point line. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Toronto leading by 13. Outside Lowry. Takes a 3. He can't hit that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. A 3 ball. Carroll with the rebound. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. On the wing, DeRozan. From the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. DeRozan's got 11.
Nice find there from Carroll to keep the ball moving for the score.
And the Hornets call time here.
DeMarre Carroll, the Alabama product, pretty much a specialist when you start talking about a guy on the defensive end. Now you have to add to his repertoire a guy that can knock down the 3-ball.
And Carroll is a prototypical 3 and D player. Shoots just under 40% most years from deep, and you cannot ignore his defense.
No, not at all. He's one of the best in the business on the ball and off the ball. He uses his length and his quickness to be able to guard those terrific wing players.
Hornets trail by 16. Teardrop shot. And Zeller kicks to Walker. Outside Williams. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. It's tipped.
You could just see the reach that Carroll has on that defensive play. Nice block.
Batum with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
He just looks uncomfortable offensively, really over the course of the whole game, and is killing his team.
They get the rebound, and Sullinger kicks to Carroll. Toronto working the ball around now. And here's DeRozan. 11 points in the game. From downtown, Zeller grabs the board.
If his shots were just a little more on point tonight, they'd be holding a much bigger lead right now.
A shot by Batum, no good. Raptors leading by 16. Here's DeRozan, and he's good on the 3-ball. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Charlotte again missing.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Wow, you know he's got to be beside himself. Terrible unforced error.
Some changes for Charlotte. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Batum. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Kemba Walker. Charlotte has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Zeller. Williams sets a screen for Zeller. And Roberts kicks to Lamb. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. And Toronto making a change here. Joseph's checked in. Here's Lamb. He's got 10. Here's Roberts. He kicks it to Lamb. 6 to shoot. Wide open. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Great heads-up look there from DeRozan to get his teammate an easy basket.
Here's Roberts. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That is his first foul of the game. Well, we know the NBA has always valued scorers, guys that can put the ball in the basket and get paid to do it and do it well and do it a lot. Do you think, Steve, the great defenders are still undervalued in this NBA?
Yeah, I think so. I think people don't understand from my day to now, because of the new rules, no hand checking, no touching. You have guys now that's a premium to be able to guard some of these guys. The way they're scoring the basketball, you need more guys that can defend at an elite level.
Look at that jam.
Wow, nice.
I mean, just beautiful.
I totally agree.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And that replay is sponsored by Key. The Kia Slam Cam giving us a great look at that one. The Hornets really having a tough go right now. Ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Pirtle, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Now here's Lamb. DeRozan defending. 6 on the shot clock. DeRozan brings the double team. Pirtle with the steal. Here's Carroll. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
Great decision by Carroll to take it to the hole. Just an athletic player who is always a threat to dunk it home.
Some changes for Charlotte. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Cody Zeller. Kaminsky comes in for Marvin Williams. And Sessions subbed in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And that one falls for Carroll. Charlotte's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Lamb dishes to Kaminsky. Soft touch off the glass. Kaminsky's got 6 points.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's DeRozan. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Well, one of the biggest names in free agency GA this past offseason was DeMar DeRozan. Many in Toronto feared he would leave the team, but he re-upped with the Raptors on a huge deal.
Yeah, and DeRozan spoke about loyalty to the franchise when he announced he wanted to return to Toronto. It's the only team he's ever played for his entire career, and easy to be loyal when you are getting almost $30 million a year. So it's a great contract for DeRozan.
Now we've seen DeMar DeRozan become more and more consistent as a scorer the last few years in the league. Steady, a big reason why is that he's attacking the basket more often and getting to the free throw line more frequently.
Well, he's so comfortable now with the dribble. He's always been athletic, but able to handle the basketball, get where he wants to in the lane. Last season, he had a game where he made 24 out of 25 free throws. That was one off the record for the most attempts in a game without a miss.
Pirtle sets the pick for Joseph. Pass to Pirtle. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
And Pirtle using his frame well, drawing the defense into him on his shot.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one. The free throw drops for Pirtle.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Ross is checked in for Toronto. And so he makes both from the line.
The Raptors has embraced a physical style of play. Strong on the glass, forcing a lot of turnovers, and offensively, they live at the free throw line.
Lamb up top, 20 feet out. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And as you always say, the Raptors play tough, but they also play under control.
That's the key. They force turnovers and they draw fouls, but don't commit them at the other end. The sign of a well-coached team, it gives them a huge advantage.
Now Sessions. The dish to Bellinelli. Kaminsky inside. Patterson's there. Hibbert kicks to Bellinelli. Back to Hibbert. Another shot. Got a piece of it.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
And they pick up 2. Charlotte has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Kaminsky kicks to Bellinelli. An easy layup after coming off the pit.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Joseph, the pass to Patterson. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. And Joseph kicks to Patterson. A three-pointer off the mark.
No defensive pressure. That's a three-point attempt he loved to have that.
Hibbert inside. He's covered by Joseph. And Roy Hibbert, the bucket on the assist by Sessions.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Patterson a screen on Sessions. Joseph dishes to Patterson. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
No good from Lamb.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Love the razor-sharp focus. Pirtle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
And here are the Hornets now. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Fires from the wing. Here's Pirtle. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Pirtle's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
And you can see one team is working hard on the glass and the other not.
That one drops for him.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And Joseph kicks to Pirtle, and stolen by Hibbert. And Sessions with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Sessions has got 7 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Joseph. D right on him, and Hibbert with the block. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Lamb. The Raptors also with a sub. Lowry's checked in. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sessions passes to Kaminsky. Charlotte again missing. Raptors leading by 22. Here's Patterson. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. 7 points in the game.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Hibbert dishes to Sessions. Gets a very good look and converts.
Beautiful pass that helped set up his teammate perfectly.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Raptors delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Raptors 5 right now. Inside, it's Patterson by Valanciunas. Corey Joseph is out there with Lowry, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. Walker goes in. Williams for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Joseph. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Hornets shooting reasonably well, 45%. 20 feet out. They get it again. Here's Zeller. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Raptors leading by 22. Outside Lowry. In the corner, it's Patterson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight. For Charlotte, they've gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter here, going 0 for 4 so far. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Count the basket.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Jared Sullinger's checked in for the Raptors. Damari Carroll comes in for Joseph. The Hornets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one make. Outside, Batum. And no good. Nice D from DeRozan. Raptors leading by 22. Back to Lowry. And the layup is good.
You can see Lowry is in one of those moods where he is just looking to attack the defense every chance he gets.
And it's the Hornets ball. Walker with it. And the basket is good.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's DeRozan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hornets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Valanciunas on the double team. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's on Jared Sullinger.
Clearly a foul.
And so Zeller nails both of them. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Outside DeRozan. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Another miss by DeRozan.
And sometimes he can hit that deep 3, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
I just think he can get a better look than that one. Okay, his shot isn't there tonight. It's a major reason why they're behind. He needs to start sharing the basketball.
Another miss by DeRozan. Hornets trail by 20. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Batum. And he gets the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Feeds it to DeRozan. The 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. DeRozan's got 21.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
And Walker kicks to Williams. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Drops in the breakaway layup. Lowry's got 4 this quarter.
That play started with Lowry's quick hands, and when he has that much open floor, he'll usually just finish it himself.
Picked by Zeller. Sullinger brings the double team. And Batum kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Walker. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
He dishes it to Sullinger. Pulls up from the corner. And again, it's Toronto converting. Here's Walker. Pass to Williams. Williams double teamed. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Zeller. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Harrison's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Walker. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Nogueira's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Ross comes in for Jared Sullinger. Caboclo, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's DeLon Wright in for Kyle Lowry. The shot by Harrison, no good. The Raptors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. 14 feet away. Here's Ross. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Nice play there from Terrence Ross to create something on the trip and earn his way to the line. Terrence Ross.
The first one falls. Well, Terrence Ross can be absolutely infuriating, Steve, to watch, and at times pure joy. He embodies the idea of a player who can get white hot and then go ice cold and disappear.
It was frustrating because Ross has athleticism. He has a nice jump shot. The potential is there, but he has to be able to have this go consistently throughout the game. Sometimes he doesn't look engaged, but when he is, he's fantastic.
Lamb, good.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Dishes it to Ross. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And with the defense disrespecting him there, that's a shot he needs to make.
No good from Lamb. Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Hornets shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. 17-foot shot on the way. And he hits the jumper for 2. The Raptors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Now here's Wright. And there's the feed to Nogueira. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
One shot. He seemed like he was never going to come back down to earth. He hung in the air forever.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Hawes. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Jeremy Lamb. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Harrison. And Walker subbed in for Brian Roberts. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. Some changes for Charlotte. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Williams. Bellinelli comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Sessions subbed in for Kemba Walker. And then for Toronto, Pirtle, he is checked in for Nogueira. Ross comes in for DeMar Carroll. And Norman Powell subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Patterson. Cans the shot from the wing. Patterson's got 4 points this quarter.
Not a lot of forwards in the league are as comfortable from range as Patterson is.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Kaminsky. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Raptors have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Ross kicks to Pirtle. Back to Ross. Passes to Powell. He feeds it to Lowry. Clock at 6. There's the lob to the hoop. Pirtle's shot is off.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Yeah, the highlight reel was in his mind. Just lay it up.
Shot from 12. Kept alive. Here's Bellinelli. The first free throw is good. And the Hornets making a change here. Roberts checked in. Both free throws good from Bellinelli. Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Ross. Bellinelli is covering. Lowry passes to Ross. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. That's 10 points for Terrence Ross.
Add another triple to their second half total.
3 ball, 3 ball, 3 ball. That's what we're hearing in the second half.
Here's Hibbert. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Toronto's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Lowry dishes to Powell. Back to Lowry. Kicks it to Ross. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Now the pass to Kaminsky. No good from outside. Toronto shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Powell kicks to Pirtle. Back to Powell. Puts up a 3. Hands it from downtown.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
No surprise here, just a big-time performance for Lowry.
This was a fantastic game for him from a leadership standpoint. He set the tone for the entire team with the way he moved the basketball, always keeping everyone involved in the offense.
And finished off by Kaminsky.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Corey Joseph's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Joseph, the pass to Patterson. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
See, that's a good look from within his range. You know he's kicking himself for missing it.
Outside, Bellinelli hits the 3-point bomb.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Now, here's Joseph. He's covered by Sessions. And here is Joseph. Sessions with the rebound. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Roberts has it in the corner. No good with the triple. Here's Joseph. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Pirtle's shot is off. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyle, congrats on the win. What did you guys want to accomplish and get this win?
Everybody played. We all played together. We stayed, aggressive and stayed the course of the game.
Thanks again, Kyle. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Kyle Lowry. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
Kyle Lowry was getting it done tonight. And as an athlete and a playmaker, he gives defenders a whole range of issues to worry about. His impact was off the charts in this win.
He's a road warrior because he was on that edge in that game tonight. Oh, my boy. That's what we don't always see from this guy. But tonight, road warrior.
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.